First at 6, a battle brewing involving two local civil rights organizations. As Jacksonville prepares for its annual MLK Breakfast, some are pulling out their support for this event in protest.
The leaders of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference and the NAACP saying the event does not represent the values of the civil rights leader. On your side, Amaro has the story tonight.
That's correct. This breakfast began about 3 decades ago as a way to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. The annual breakfast is a cohesive effort involving the Urban League, the NAACP, and the SCLC. But now the leaders of two of those civil rights organizations will not be participating in the 2018 event.
In your life's blueprint.
It's become a showcase for the city, packing thousands into the Prime Osborne Convention Center. But it's what's being celebrated here, being shared in the communities Dr. King represented.
When you look at the overall program, then you ask, what's in it for us?
Reverend Levy Wilcox heads the local chapter of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, of which Dr. King was president.
What's in it for the SCLC? What's in it for the NAACP?
This week, the SCLC and the NAACP sent a letter to Mayor Lenny Curry saying they will not participate in the event. Why? The current absence of respectful discourse around civil rights, economic rights, human rights, and the lack of inclusion in the planning of the MLK Breakfast.
The mayor tells we have one Jack, one city. But we live in a community where half of this city, in terms of the black community, we are still suffering economically.
Orion Caldwell runs the Information and Community Alliance Network near 45th Street. Finding and creating jobs is one of his goals. Is enough being done?
No, not really.
Like the two civil rights groups, he would like to see the city put more into his neighborhood.
I basically do everything out of my pocket to help the community.
The civil rights groups call it economic disparity. They say city dollars are being spent in other parts of the city, but not in theirs.
There is nothing visible that he can show us that he does for the black community.
So to get their position across, their first step is to protest the January MLK Breakfast. Now, interestingly, on January 17th of this year, the NAACP told Mayor Curry the NAACP and the SCLC will not be pulling out. So the mayor's reaction to this week's letter is one of surprise. A spokesperson said the mayor greatly values and supports this annual observance, which reflects and celebrates the spirit of his administration, one city, one Jacksonville. Now, last week, invitations were sent to both Rumling and Wilcox to attend the first planning meeting on November 28th. Instead, they've decided to support the Baptist Ministers Conference MLK Breakfast this coming year. Back to you.